Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
How'd you do?
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Hi, this is Kevin Pollak. You're, of course, listening to Touhyville with Steve Touhy. Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured, you'll get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out and you gotta see the show. It's a dynamo, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 12th day of June, 2023. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me as always, Chrissy Martin. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. I was having a sneezing fit.
Like all of a sudden, like as the theme song started, you started having a sneezing fit.
So weird.
Like 3, 4, 5 in a row.
Yeah, out of the blue.
Yes. And unlike me, when you sneeze, you sneeze.
I do. I sneeze very loudly.
So when I sneeze, I cannot help myself. I've tried to let it go and I can't. So it stops it and I just go.
Yeah, you're going to explode someday.
I know. That's an old wives' tale. That's like saying, oh, you're going to grow a watermelon in your stomach. You know, it's not really going to happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So second of all, your sneezes also are cartoonish. Like you say "hachoo." You're like "hachoo."
Yeah, I
you
don't
actually
know.
say the word. Like,
do I?
Yes, you say "hachoo."
Oh.
Yeah. Like it's a
maybe
cartoon
I do.
sneeze.
Yeah, I guess I never realized. I know it's loud. I know.
Well, it's all good. You know, it's fine. Happy Crowded Nest Awareness Day. Happy Ghost. You're living crowded nest right now. That's
Yeah.
You're the opposite of empty nest. Everyone's back right now. Yes.
They are.
Yeah. Ghost in the Machine Day. Little League Girls Baseball Day. Loving Day. Magic Day. Automotive Service Professionals Day. Jerky Day. As in the meat, not the boys. I think maybe it is for the boys. What do I know? The Jerky Boys? Remember them from the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Peanut Butter Cookie Day. Red Rose Day. Superman Day. Women Veterans Day. And World Day Against Child Labor. So over the weekend, I saw pictures of your rats with their eyes open.
Yes, all the babies.
Yes. One of your pictures, you were holding in your hand, and your thumb was sticking out at the perfect spot of its nose. I thought for sure you had Ratatouille.
Oh.
Have you seen Ratatouille?
I have, yeah, but not
and
for a while.
And isn't his nose like very long? Like
maybe.
It seems like in the cartoon.
That was Maddie holding the rats. Because I do not touch the rats because they are scary.
That's how most people feel about rats in their home, but you guys have taken it to a whole new level.
Yeah. She was playing with them, picking them up, putting them down. You know.
Yeah. Where her thumb was, it was sticking right out of the rat's face. I'll post a picture of it on
funny.
social media.
Yeah.
At first, I did a double take. And
on the
really,
gray one? Because there was only one they're all black and white except one. One is gray.
It looked as if the rat had a giant nose, was my thing. I was like, what is wrong with their rats that they have this thing? Like,
yeah.
All right, let me go and find it, and then we'll put it up on
I
social
did not
media.
notice it, yeah.
It's just the way that I happened to catch it. So just look at the rat, like, without realizing.
Oh, it does look like a big...
At first, because the rat's nose gets almost like skin-like at the end.
Yeah, it does. It's very,
and
it's very
I went,
pink.
I'm like,
yeah.
Why is that Why is his head so long? What's happening with that rat?
Oh, there's something wrong with that
They've got deformed weirdo ratatouilles. So, not to be confused with the rats at Touhy's. Not to be, not to be, that's, I don't have any rats at my house.
But you could.
I could not.
Yeah, we have 7 still that are, no. Come on.
How many did you start with?
13.
Ugh. Ugh. You have 7 left.
7 left.
You're going to end up infested. It's just going to, infestaroony. Yeah. Yuck. Yuck. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say what was interesting is, we were supposed to get 2 boys, we ended up with 2 girls. And apparently when 2 girls have a litter, they both start lactating. So they're both feeding. Isn't nature crazy?
Right.
So we have 2 girls. One was pregnant when we bought her, and now they're both lactating. So
way to celebrate
sharing the load, just like women do,
Sure. Way to celebrate Pride Month. Chrissy's got lesbian rats. That's very nice.
No, it's just nature. I just think nature's interesting. Anyway.
All right, let's see what's happening. Donald Trump reportedly stashed documents with military secrets all over his house. And it turns out Eric found them when he was playing hide-and-go-seek. Yeah, just like I did when I was a kid. Yeah, that's how I found my Christmas presents. Like, hey, what is this? Oh, I'm getting wrestling dolls. All right. The Unabomber.
Dolls?
Figures, whatever. Whatever.
Sure.
The Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, died in federal prison over the weekend.
Oh.
He is survived by his hoodie and sunglasses.
Oh, all right. Okay.
A family in Los Angeles found $10,000 worth of pennies that belonged to their late father in the basement. They cannot be reached for comment because they are still at the Coinstar.
Yeah.
Pouring it in. We'll be done here soon. You guys might want to come back, though. Today is World Day Against Child Labor, you heard me say a little while ago. That's news to me, replied Chinese toddlers making Apple phones.
Oh.
To celebrate, Apple CEO Tim Cook is going to give all the toddlers who make the phones an extra 90-minute break today. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry, 90-second break, 90-second break.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
He's like, no, I'm not giving him an hour and a half.
Come on.
We need more phones. Archaeologists have found evidence that ancient Romans wore perfume.
Oh?
Yeah, apparently they unearthed a print ad with Julius Caesar for Old Spice. Yeah. This is old newspaper ad. Kim Kardashian says she would be working at Macy's if she hadn't become famous. But thankfully, she was smart enough to have a sex tape and lucky enough to have a mom with no scruples. So it all worked out.
So much.
For everyone in the Kardashian family. Joan Rivers' jokes will be stored at the National Comedy Museum. In similar news, Dane Cook's jokes will be found at the Smithsonian Institute under Y. A memorial was held for Jerry Springer in Cincinnati over the weekend. It was attended by friends, family, and a trans stripper who apparently has been fooling around with her sister's husband.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Fans gathered around the grave and shouted, Barry, 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 B-U-R-Y.
Oh, makes sense.
Spelling joke this morning.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
And lastly, today is Superman Day. I'm observing the day like I do every year by wearing my underwear outside my tights.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Christopher McDonald, and you're listening to the Steve Touhy Show.
Morning, everyone.
You're a happy camper today.
Who's happy?
I'm not happy.
TBIM, huh?
TBIM?
Too bad it's Monday.
That's the old grind.
I just hate Mondays.
Well, that's something we can all agree on, right?
Mondays, I hate them.
I hate them.
I think we can all agree on that, right?
I woke up this morning and I said to myself, Monday, you've got to be kidding.
Let's start the show.
All right, well, we're going to do our best to help you enjoy your Monday, at least the morning portion of it, get you to work, get you doing your thing, then you're their problem. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales. How about you enjoy your ride to work in a new used car? A used new car? It's new to you. At Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales, visit with Gene and Amanda today to find your vehicle, car, truck, SUV, whatever you're looking for. That's at Gene and Tony's in DeMott. How about the spa in Rensselaer, 620 North Cullen Street in Rensselaer? If you've got a puppy, if you've got a dog of any kind, You want to make them look good, smell good, run around the backyard. I'm telling you, just take a look at their Facebook page. You'll be impressed by the job that they do. They love on all the dogs there. 219-866-3407. That's the spa in Rensselaer. All right, let's wrap up our poll question from Friday where we asked you, do you like being greeted when you enter a store? Is that what we did Friday? No. No, I think that was Thursday.
Excuse me.
I feel like that was Thursday.
That was Thursday?
I don't really know what's happening here. There's a lot of things that are going on and places and the things and the stuff and the places. Does that make sense?
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm having an...
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know what my problem
that's all
is.
right. Do you need to sneeze some more? Just
I
for
don't
fun?
think so. I'm not sure what's happening.
Just for funsies? Are you allergic?
Yeah.
Yeah? To me? Is that what it is?
Might be. It's possible.
Yeah. Friday was we asked you about some weird things with your jobs. Like, what do people misunderstand about your jobs? I forgot. I thought we did an open-ended one, but then I was nervous about doing open-ended because people are trying to fake our WLQI page.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really disturbing to me, this whole faking the WLQI page thing, because now I'm afraid to comment on things as WLQI because that's how they're trying to trick people.
Yes.
They've created fake WLQI pages, and then they try to comment as us to try and get you to do things that you shouldn't do. So I'll remind you on the air, as we have on our Facebook page, we will never, ever, ever, ever ask you for credit card information. Okay? We're not going to, on our Facebook page, we're not going to ask you for that. So don't give it to anybody. Don't do that. Don't give your credit card information to people you don't know. Just don't do that.
No.
And if we're giving away something, you would never have to pay for it. It's called a prize. We're just giving it away. That's what we're doing. So.
Yes.
All right. Friday, Cheryl said, I work with children, and there was a lot of paperwork that you had to do there. She said that was something that not a lot of people would realize. You'd think it was just the part about taking care of the children, but there's a lot of paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Richie says detailing cars, trucks, motorcycles, getting the finished product done right. Crystal says retired, but busier now than when I worked. You know what, Crystal? So are my parents.
Really?
When they're in Florida. When they're here in Chicago, they're bored out of their mind. I don't even know why they come here. So, I mean, I love that they're here. It's great that they're closer, but they're bored out of their minds. I mean, when I talk to them in Florida,
yeah, they're busy
every day. They're like, we did this, we went to do that, and we tried that, and we went and did this thing, and then we were swinging, and things that they say. I'm kidding. They don't swing. I was
thinking like Tarzan, like swinging.
Mm-hmm.
When you say swinging, that's what comes to my head.
Sometimes they dress that way. Yes, when they swing. Yes. They go to the crazy parties where they throw their keys in the fishbowl.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But no, and then they come back to Chicago and there's nothing to do, Madeline says the thing that people don't realize about her job is the actual work hours. She's not saying what her job is, though, but wherever it's at, they're hiring. Madeline, tell us where.
Oh.
She says they're hiring right now, saying it's 8-hour shifts Monday through Friday, starting at $18.75, but it's actually Monday through Saturday, with them begging people to come in on Sundays. Maybe this is why she's not telling us where she works. So, it sounds like you got some issues there at work, Madeline. I'm not sure where you work, but good luck. And then somebody asked her where it's at. Okay. And then they had a conversation. Neato. You guys could just chat elsewhere, but anyway. Christine says, I work at a pizza place. We weigh out most of the ingredients on a pizza or sandwich or an appetizer. A lot of people think all the ingredients are just thrown on. This controls inventory and keeps the food consistent.
Wow.
That's a good plan. That's a good idea. You should do that.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Because I worked at a pizza place when I was younger, and it's funny because the owner would work most days. The days that he didn't, there was another cook or chef that came in.
Uh-huh.
And they disagreed on certain recipes.
Oh.
Which would make the food inconsistent depending on which day you ordered. I'm like, guys, you got to get together here. I mean, I know I'm only the driver, but I'm the one that hears the talk from the people. They tell us. Yeah. So anyway, none of that's why you called. Let's get to today's poll question. Headline, sorry, America, Netflix crackdown on password sharing is working. I'm going to add comma for now.
Okay.
I think people at first are like, "Ooh, wait, so we're not going to have Netflix? I was in the middle of a show, and I think probably some parents are probably adding the $7.99 or $8.99 or whatever it is
for
their kids.
Sure.
In college or away or things. But I think over the next year, that's going to dip and then start to even out.
Uh-huh.
I don't think everybody that watches Netflix is going to keep Netflix, in my opinion.
Yes.
If you were hoping that Netflix crackdown on password sharing was going to blow up in their faces, well, bad news. Netflix started enforcing it on May 23rd. Over the next 6 days, they averaged 73,000 new signups per day, including nearly 100,000 on the 26th and 27th when this first happened. From May 25th to the 28th, they had the most signups since early 2019 pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
The spike in May may also be bigger than what they saw in March and April of 2020 when people were signing up like crazy. Again, pandemic numbers. Netflix also saw an increase in cancellations, but the new subscriptions more than made up for that. Okay, see, here's what I want to know. 75,000 a day sign up.
Yeah.
And how many a day cancellations? That's not in this article. It just says they saw more than average cancellations, which I'm guessing they didn't get the numbers from Netflix.
Right. See, that's what it's doing to me is I'm going, how much am I really watching this? I could probably let it go.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in the same house right now, but, you know, once some of them go back to college, we won't be. And then I'm going to say, but I'm still paying for her stuff while she's in college, so she should be able to watch the service I'm paying for. But, I mean, I get it, but I don't know.
And I don't know yet totally how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know if my kids aren't using it or just haven't bothered to say anything to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But so far, I haven't had any issues.
Oh, all right.
So, but when I signed in a couple weeks ago, I had to re-sign in and redo my thing through my email and my sign-in, and I'm on this network.
Really?
And all this stuff. Yeah, you haven't had to yet?
I don't think so, but I've not been on there in a while. The only thing I watch on there currently is, I can't even think of the name of it, but
no?
I think it's called Jewish Matchmaker.
Oh.
I think that's the name of it. Anyway.
Oi.
Yeah.
I'm watching Seinfeld every night. So when I went to get into bed in my Fire Stick, it said, hey, we're doing this crackdown, blah, 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 blah. You have to re-sign in, and now people on your network will be able to use it. And,
I know why you had to re-sign in, because you were on a Fire Stick. I'm on my phone, so I bet that's why I haven't had to.
Well,
I don't know.
It's a device, yeah. I'm sure they will at some point. They'll get you all to crack down. But you're right. It's also gotten me looking at all the different things that I have through Dish and through my streaming. What am I using? What am I actually going to worry about? What am I paying for? All that stuff.
Yeah.
Which leads me to today's poll question. How many streaming services do you actually use? So I've actually gone 0 through 7, with 7 or more is the last amount I've given. I kind of went through, I know there's more than 7, but if you've got 7 or more, you probably have a lot. I'm trying to think of how many I actually have and use.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have HBO Max, which they screwed up royally by combining with Discovery.
Oh.
They broke the app.
Oh, they did?
The worst part for me is, if you hit continue watching, you start from where you're at.
Yes.
They messed that all up. So now every time I stop watching West Wing, puts me right back to episode 1, season 1.
Ew.
I have to remember what
where
episode I was watching.
Yeah. Oh, yuck. I don't like that.
No, I don't like that at all. So, and it's all over their Facebook page that people are like, how do you not have this down? Like, you've been streaming for a while. Like, what did you guys break? So, they screamed at us like we were at Aldi. They said, what's your problem? So, we will get to that in a little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, so I'm trying to think. I think I'm probably in the 5 or 6 range. I've got HBO Max, Hulu, Peacock, Netflix, Apple Plus.
Mm-hmm.
That might be it.
Okay.
Maybe 5? Probably 5, I think. I don't know.
That's so silly. I'm so over all of this. I don't want to have to go certain places for things. Just stop it. Knock it off. I'm about to go back to a DVD.
Sorry. Chrissy would like us to all be communists. She's done with capitalism. She's all done with it. She's had enough of it.
That's enough already. Enough.
That's it. No more streaming. Just go to plays. That's what Chrissy Martin says.
Mm-hmm.
Touhyville.
The show has been such a success.
A great success.
There is no one I trust more to tell me what I think.
I understand you think it's great and all, but comedy is very subjective.
I understand you're pretty funny.
He comes from taking risks.
So he could pursue his lifelong dream of writing comedy.
I'm doing comedy. I gotta do the radio. I overslept.
With Steve Touhy and Chrissy Martin.
Welcome back. Steve and Chrissy with you. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope your day's getting started in the right way. Hope you're getting your week off to a good start. Portions of which are brought to us by 95 Bravo in Otterbein. Andrew over at 95 Bravo will clean your gun, customize your gun, get you a new gun, whatever it is you're looking for, ammo. They've got you covered there. Your gun shop at 110 South Main Street in Otterbein. Visit online at 95bravollc.com. Be sure to like and follow on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper Junction. Tomorrow's Tuesday, and that means all thrift store new and used clothing every Tuesday. Open from 9 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday, and then 11 to 4 on Sundays. Jasper Junction, go and like them on Facebook. There is something there for everyone at the Junction. Jasper Junction. All right, so Chrissy got yelled at Aldi yesterday. They were not nice to her. What?
I did.
What? So, okay, quiet down there. I'm just, okay, everyone slow down. So, we were talking last week, I think, about, I mentioned it this morning, about the idea of being greeted, you know?
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
how are you? Like,
Yeah.
you know, it puts you in a whole different frame of mind.
Yeah.
As does, if you're on your way out, they can change your experience as well.
Yeah.
So you were working the self-checkout, you know, helping people out, doing your volunteer work for the day. No, you were just trying to check out.
Yeah.
And you made a mistake.
I did. I accidentally rang up 84 Cantaloupe. And I looked down at my bill.
All right. So, okay, it says 84 I only have 67 cantaloupe, I think. How? 84 were you getting a lot of cantaloupe?
No, just one. It was weird because, and I was like, looked down at my total and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have that much stuff. Because the total all of a sudden grew to like $267. And I was like, okay, well, sometimes my bill's a lot, but it's not usually that much. Like, so it made me stop right away and go, okay, something's wrong.
Right.
Oh, I rang up 84 Cantaloupe. I actually took a picture of it.
So you didn't even notice
it was
while it was happening. Before you paid, you didn't even notice your total.
Oh, no. I noticed it right away. The total went up right away, and I went, oh, something is not right.
God, it wasn't on your receipt after you were done.
No, I definitely would have noticed that. Like,
all right, good.
Know.
Okay. All right, so you noticed it, and, and did you reach out to a cashier?
I hit the help button,
Oh, there's a help button. It doesn't, like at Strax, it just starts flashing right away on its own.
Oh, yeah. No, you have to hit the help button. And so then it blinks red. And the lady, there was one person kind of like watching all of them, but she was also checking out. And she said, "Number one, what's your problem?" And I was like,
who does number two work for?
I was like, am I number one? And I said, I rang up too many cantaloupe. And she says, okay, I'll take one off. I go, no, take off 83. I rang up 83 too many cantaloupe.
I want to know her response to that.
She was not amused at all. But the guy next to me, I was like feeling awkward about it. I was like, yeah, sorry, I must have missed training. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I made a mistake over in the self-checkout. Don't be mad at me for using self-checkout. I'm not trying to take your job away.
Well, I didn't want to use it in the first place. I had so much stuff. So, I'm loading all the stuff out of the cart, and then there's this tiny little ledge that you put all the stuff on. It wasn't big enough for all the stuff. I didn't have a cart to load it into, so I had to load it all out and then kind of leverage it and then put it back into the cart I already had. It was so much work.
But you said there was only one cashier working.
One cashier, yeah. So she's screaming at me from across. I mean, I don't even know how far it was. I mean, it was enough that she had to raise her voice and yell at me. Like, number one, what's your problem?
What's your problem, number one? What are you doing over there? How many cantaloupes do you have? Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not said, nice. No, not one too many. Yes. 83 too many.
Yes. Let's all just remember that who we're dealing with are the people that are helping us to have our job. I'm not saying you can be mean to the workers either, but, when you're there, let's realize that the customers are the ones that are.
I wouldn't say she was mean. I would say she was exasperated. Like, ugh, don't you know what you're... No, actually, I don't know what I'm doing because I don't work here.
Right. I have not been hired.
Yeah.
Is there an employee discount? Because I would like to have a little, like an employee discount of 83 cantaloupes. That's what I would like.
Yes.
Yeah. So, that's not nice. Yeah. I went to Strike and Van Til yesterday.
Yeah.
And pulled out a cart, and there was somebody's cell phone in there. So if you're looking for your cell phone, you might want to call over there.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I was like, ooh, hey. And then I thought to myself,
wait, how can they call with no cell phone? If you're looking for your cell phone, you might want to call. I can't call.
Okay. I don't know how your world works.
Yeah.
There are other phones in the world.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Or just go there.
Oh,
You could just go there.
All right.
And figure out your phone.
How will you know it's there?
I just told them.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I see.
If they heard me say call them, and they can't call them because they don't have their phone, then maybe they'll go there or pick up another phone or ask their friend to use their phone.
Oh, yes.
But I thought for a second, should I, open it, and is there an emergency number on there?
Oh, they
But then
probably
I
have
thought-
it on a passcode and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't want to get that involved.
Yeah.
I was afraid, what if I get that involved and then somebody's mad? And then what did you do? Did you look at my phone? Did you touch my bank account? I didn't want to. I just turned it in.
The kids always yell at me because I don't have a passcode on my phone.
Yeah?
Because I don't want to.
Do you have your phone?
That's right. Yes.
Oh,
it's
okay.
right here.
I was just making sure you didn't leave it at the grocery store.
I did. It's never out of my
I would
pocket.
never lay it in the cart ever because I'd be afraid I would forget it.
Yeah, it's always in my pocket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or my fanny pack. Or in my utility belt. Whatever I'm wearing that day.
You have a utility belt?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right. I'd like you to wear that sometime to work. I'd like to see your utility belt. That would be fun. All right. Well, if you are having a bad day at work and you get laid off, maybe you could play a prank on your office like this 25-year-old person did. A 25-year-old sales and marketing professional named Marchie is going viral all over the TikTok, as the kids say, the TikTok, for a recent prank she pulled on her office after being laid off. She printed out a ton of images of herself, and there were speech bubbles where she'd been saying various things. She stuck them everywhere in the office to show that she'd never actually leave. The best part is that she numbered them, and she skipped some numbers so they'd never think they found all of them.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, my goodness. She also shared an image that a former coworker sent her of them collecting the photos they found up on a whiteboard. So
my gosh.
She was having fun with all the people there at work.
I think I might have seen why she got laid off.
Yeah. Maybe if you would have put this kind of effort into your job, things may have worked out a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was a kid, I had a manager, I was like 16, 17 maybe.
Okay.
I worked at a grocery store, a little independent grocery store that had multiple night managers. One of them I really did not get along with.
Okay.
Because I was kind of an outspoken, smart aleck punk.
Okay.
I mean, really, if I was dealing with me, I wouldn't like me when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Now
Good.
as an old person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I also used to get upset because, so I'm 16 and we get done with work and we have to clean the store and what they call face the shelves, make sure everything's pulled up to the front for the morning and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you do all this stuff and then it's time to go home.
Yeah.
No, we do all this. And then she pulls out her grocery shopping list and would send all of us 16-year-olds around the store shopping for her.
Instacart before it was Instacart, right?
Well, and thinking back, I mean, not as a kid I didn't, but thinking back, I'm like, did she even ring any of this stuff up?
Oh.
Were we accomplices in robbing the store?
And thievery?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Huh.
So I did not get along with her. I did not like her at all.
Yeah.
We would argue regularly.
Oh.
So when I quit, I made sure to quit during her shift as she was a manager.
Okay.
And I just punched out at lunch and left.
Okay.
I was done with the day. I was done with the job. I was all finished.
Okay.
I forget what it was, but the last straw was like everyone else had gone on break, and she just kept giving me more stuff to do and like wasn't getting me to my dinner break. And I was like, I think I've had enough of this. And finally, I finished one of the tasks, and I just went and punched out. And And I called her when I got home because there was no cell phones back then. I called her and I said, "Hey, this is Steve." And she goes, "Okay." I go, I punched out on lunch and I'm not coming back ever. I'm
not
quitting.
coming back.
I'm quitting.
Ever.
She was sure it was a prank. She sent the coworkers looking all over the store for me, like trying to find me. It wasn't that big of a grocery store. It was about the same size as the radio station. It wasn't like there was a lot of rooms.
Yeah.
She had them checking in the cooler, and she thought I was pranking them somehow, or someone else was
that's funny.
calling it a prank of me quitting, and I was actually still at work, and it turned out I had actually quit. That's it. No prank. I'm not coming in anymore.
No.
I'm not gonna stay. Just have a good one. Take care. It's just not for me. Thank you. That's something I want to deal with. So, anyway, I'm trying to think if I think that might be the only time that I ever quit like without a notice or anything.
Oh,
I think that was the only time. Got fired lots of times. But
did they give you notice? Why is it you give notice to quit, but they don't have to give notice to fire you?
I don't know, but usually, now that I think back, I think most times that I was fired, I think I was paid through payday.
Oh,
yeah, only a few like cheapskates fired you on payday.
Oh,
like cheapskates, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
like, I mean, they, would do that and not give any kind of severance or anything like that. Okay. A lot of them would go, because rarely in radio was it due to you did something wrong.
Oh.
It was usually change of format, something was happening, so they were making all kinds of changes, and you were just part of the sweeping change.
Gotcha.
One of the times was the whole entire company was sold, and they were letting everyone go. Like, it was sold to another radio group.
Okay.
And they weren't going to staff this location. They were just, we have enough people, have a good one. Take care.
Wow.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
But that was probably the biggest severance I ever got was when they did that. They just said, "Yeah, we're letting you all go, but here's a nice check." And I went, all right. I mean, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
But a little less. Than,
it's
like
the zeros up a little.
Right, a little bit. In that case, I was upset because I knew that they were for sale at one time. The company was, the radio station was.
Yeah.
Because the company I was working for that I was leaving had put a bin in on it.
Oh.
And so I asked the CEO, I said, "Hey, I know this inside information.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. You have to share inside information with me.
Uh-huh.
But if you're going to sell, just don't hire me.
Right.
I'll never know why. You just didn't hire me."
Yeah.
I said that in the interview.
Yeah.
2 months later.
Yeah.
3 months later, 3 months later.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was
Oh, no.
sold.
Oh.
Sold to the highest bidder. Thank you.
Oh, I forgot you asked me to do that.
Yeah. And the guy that I said that to was the one that brought my severance check. And I go, "You remember when we talked about this, right?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, some things changed." I'm like, "Oh, I know what changed. Our billing tripled. I know what changed."
Oh, yeah.
Not cool, pal. Not cool.
Oh, my.
Maybe for all that money I made you, maybe I get a little bigger severance check. Maybe.
It's not personal. It's business.
Uh-huh.
To the mattresses.
Yeah. Yes, it was personal. We're putting on our sumo suits. That's it. That's just personal. I'm putting up pictures of myself with speech bubbles everywhere.
Okay. All right.
That'll teach them. Time for a look at sports brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today. Get yourself connected with high-speed internet for your home or your business.
When it comes to home entertainment, you want the best internet, TV, and voice that work with your lifestyle. That's why you need Nitco. They're in your neighborhood. They live and work in the communities they serve, and they have one goal: bring their customers outstanding service and customer support. For the best in speed and reliability, check out Nitco services available to you. You could qualify for up to $30 off your monthly bill by visiting nitco.com/ACP. To sign up for the best in home entertainment, call 219-866-7101 or visit nitco.com.
It is time for sports. Frank is here. And apparently you probably shouldn't have a UFC fighter punch your mascot, even if it is meant to be just in fun, just in jest. I mean, what? So during a timeout the other night in Miami, it was planned for UFC fighter Conor McGregor to come onto the NBA floor and punch the Heat mascot, Bernie. He got knocked out, literally, and staffers would drag him off the court. What wasn't planned was McGregor's punching him twice with full force. The guy in the costume actually had to go to the ER. He's going to be okay and back for their next home game. But, wow. Yeah. Hey, ding dong, UFC fighter Meathead. Maybe don't punch the mascot with full force just for fun. Like, this is supposed to be silly. You know, he did. Conor McGregor went and did wrestling, I think, for a little while. He doesn't know how to pull a punch. He doesn't know how to fake it a little bit.
Wait. I fought for somebody like Conor McGregor, even a light punch, who is one of the most celebrated UFC fighters on the planet these days. I always fought, Steve, that even maybe a soft touch punch would be a hard punch for anybody as far as Conor McGregor. But you said that the Heat mascot will be available for the next home game, right?
Yes, he'll be okay, they said.
Oh, no, wait. I don't think that's going to be necessary. Because I think the Nuggets are going to win it tonight, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's a pretty good chance. Yeah.
So as far as Conor McGregor's punch, he didn't do any harm as far as putting the Heat mascot on the disabled list, but I just don't see the Heat mascot working Thursday night in Miami. I just don't see that happening.
Go ahead.
His offseason began after Friday.
Yeah, he'll have himself a long break to rest up after the Conor McGregor punch, thanks to Nikola Jokic and the rest of the Nuggets. So we'll find out tonight what happens. Sports also brought to us by Hillcrest Dental Center, where Dr. Drone and Dr. Ayler say, keep on smiling. Frank, give us our sports.
Pleasant. Good Monday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. We'll start with MLB. Yet another White Sox ninth inning letdown for the second straight day on Sunday, unable to protect a lead heading into the final frame, dropping 2 of 3 to the Miami Marlins at Guaranteed Rate Field, getting edged out 6-5 in the series finale. A blown save for Kendall Graveman, the White Sox reliever, giving up 3 runs in the ninth. First batter, Gene Segura, a solo homer off the foul pole and left. Then with 2 outs, runners first and second, Brian De La Cruz lifting the Marlins a 2-run double inside the left field line. However, 3 batters earlier, the tying run on that double, Jonathan Davis reached first on catcher's interference called on Sebi Zavala. All the White Sox production on extra base hits. The 6th inning had RBI doubles by Jake Berger and Romy Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving in 2 in the 7th. Luis Robert Jr., his 15th long ball of the season. This with a man on. He had 2 hits on the day. A tough no decision for White Sox starter Lucas Giolito. He pitched well. A run allowed over 7 innings, 8 strikeouts, and a walk. And almost 2 weeks since the triumphant comeback from non-Hodgkin lymphoma for White Sox closer Liam Hendricks, he heads to the 15-day IL due to elbow inflammation. Filling the roster spot on Sunday, the White Sox recalling southpaw pitcher Tanner Banks from AAA Charlotte. 2 of 3, not bad for the Cubs, visiting San Francisco during the weekend, although on Sunday in the last game of 10 to conclude the 3-city California road trip, the Giants crushed the Cubs 13-3. Giants getting at least 1 run in all but 2 of the 8 innings they went to the plate. Former Cub Jock Peterson, a 4-hit, 4 RBI afternoon. All of his runs batted in on a pair of 2-run blasts, hitting in front of Peterson and in the leadoff spot, also 4 RBIs for Tyro Estrada, the Giants' second baseman. As the case with Peterson, a 2-homer game, a solo jack in the 6th, and a 7th inning 3-run shot. Cub lineup with 7 total hits. Only Nico Horner had a multi-hit game, 2 for 5 with an RBI. Hayden Wesneski now 2 for 3, just 3 innings of work, 5 earned runs allowed on 4 hits. Cubs depart California, finishing 4-6 combined on this trip between the Padres, Angels, and Giants. Monday finds both the White Sox and Cubs idle. The White Sox West Coast bound for 6 games starting Tuesday with the first of 3 against Los Angeles Dodgers, while the Cubs return home, open up a 6-game Wrigley Field set. The Pittsburgh Pirates come calling for the first of 3. That's also on Tuesday. NASCAR on Sunday, Martin Truex Jr. of Joe Gibbs Racing driving the number 19 Toyota to the checkered flag of the Save Mart 350 at the Sonoma Raceway in Northern California. To golf, the PGA circuit going north of the border over the weekend, specifically Toronto for the RBC Canadian Open. Excitement on Sunday, the last day of play, as a 4-hole playoff needed for Canada's own Nick Taylor to claim victory, getting by England's Tommy Fleetwood. The NBA Finals up 3-1. The opportunity for the Denver Nuggets to take their first ever world championship presents itself on Monday. And on home court, it's Game 5. Standing in the Nuggets' way, of course, the Miami Heat, who with a win extend the series into Thursday for Game 6, which would be in South Florida. And that's a look at your sports for this Monday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Thank you, sir. Have a great Monday.
Hey, likewise, make the Monday great, make the Monday blessed.
There you go. Let's look at sports. Brought to us by our friends over at Hillcrest Dental Center, as well as Nitco. That's the Wallflowers on the Q and 98 Gold. I'm with you, Chrissy. They are good. I don't know where they're at right now, what they're up to, what they're doing. Maybe is Bob Dylan still alive? I was going to say maybe his son's just living off his residuals. I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know. But, yeah, I like them. I only know 2 of their songs, but I still like both of them. So that's all I really know about them. But it's the Wallflowers nonetheless. Portion of the show is running brought to us by another season in DeMont. Need a gift for any reason, like Father's Day coming up this weekend, coming up this Sunday. For just everybody listening, and you have a father, but it's this Sunday. It's this Sunday. Reminder, this Sunday, Father's Day. Mm-hmm. I was just making sure Chrissy was paying attention. So you have to remind your kids. That's just part of being a mom. That's the rules of the game. Yeah, they're not going to know. You could head over to Another Season and get cool stuff. It's not just for the ladies at Another Season. No, there's great gifts for dad as well at Another Season in DeMont. Also want to mention our friends over at Galena Insurance. 219-866-0834 is the number to call. Talk with Tasha about your insurance, whatever it is that you need. Home, auto, boat, RV, business, life policies, whatever you're looking for, Galena can take care of it. 219-866-0834. They are your Erie insurance agent. All right. A Las Vegas family was out in their backyard, and apparently an alien landed in their backyard.
Okay.
And they thought, this is a little odd. We should probably call the police. Who do you call when there's an alien? I mean, I know the Men in Black, but I don't know their number. So
you don't know the Men in Black's number?
I don't. No. Do you?
I don't.
No, I mean, I know it's Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, and he comes up and slaps the alien. I know that.
Oh, no. I think you're mixing up some stuff there.
Stupid alien. Yeah. But nonetheless, I don't know. I mean, do you call the police and go, okay, I know this is going to sound weird, but we have an alien in our backyard. I know it sounds odd, but it's for real.
New franchise. Who are you going to call when there's an alien? Who are you going to call?
Yes, I think maybe we need to set something up.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, they called the police. Here are the police responding to this is a combination of the folks that were in the backyard, the witnesses, and the police officers all interacting. I'm not sure who's who.
I swear to God, this is not a joke. They're like 9 foot, 10 foot tall.
Okay, so I'm going to guess that's one of the witnesses.
Okay.
Okay, this I swear to God, this is no joke. This is 10 foot tall. Okay. Sir, how much have you had to drink this evening at the barbecue?
A lot to vary.
Yeah. I didn't have any. Maybe I had like one. It was 2. And I don't really remember. I don't know. Last time I checked, I took my shoes off when I was counting.
I swear to God, this is not a joke. They're like 9 foot, 10 foot tall. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes.
I have butterflies, bro. Everyone thought a shooting star. Then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
It was like a big creature.
Because I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky, too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? Or?
If those 9 foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
You got to call. Don't call us. Call anyone else.
Listen, this is human police. Okay, I know it doesn't say human on the front, but human police we deal with. I don't know if I'm arresting some kind of alien thing.
Come on,
I'm gonna have to hold off on that. I think I'm just saying that's a bit much for me to be.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna dive into this alien deal. Yeah, I think maybe this should be a business we start. Maybe a little side business.
All right.
If someone in Jasper County, White County, we'll even go as far as all of Indiana.
Okay.
We'll drive. Somebody in Indiana or parts of Illinois, you see an alien, you call Chrissy and I.
Sure.
We'll come on, we'll check it out. We'll see if you maybe are high. And then we'll decide what's happening.
We'll be like, what's that TV show? I started watching it and I never went back to it. X-Files.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A friend of mine was part of a TV show on A&E for a little while, The Paranormal Police. So maybe they would be involved in that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, none of that's why you called. Our poll question today, we were talking about streaming services, and you can probably watch shows about aliens on the streaming services.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Asking, how many streaming services do you have? Where are we at so far?
So one is at 21%. They're all kind of like equal to 3. So you did 1, 3, 4.
This might be easier today because I did. I see. 1 through 6 and then 7 or more. So here's the easiest way. Why don't we just say first, second, third, fourth place, or instead of percentages, because I think that's going to screw us all up.
Okay, so 1, 3, 4, and 5 are all at the exact same percentage.
Oh, wow.
21%.
Wow.
Zero streaming services is at 7%.
Okay.
2 is at 7%, and 7 or more, and 6 and 7 or more at 0.
All right. So nobody has 6 or 7 or more, but 1, 3, 4, and 5 all are the highest vote getters together.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, that's odd. So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page and let us know how many streaming services you actually use. Okay. So this family was cleaning out their parents' basement. I'm going to assume they both passed away and they got to go in and clean out the house of all the stuff. Cleaning out their parents' basement after cleaning out your parents' basement at home, your parents' home after they pass. Oh, can be like navigating a junkyard. I didn't understand the story there for a second. Okay. So a couple in L.A. Sorry.
Or like navigating a treasure hunt.
It depends.
What am I going to find?
It depends on what it is. Yes. Well, this was kind of a treasure. They found a whole bunch of pennies, a ton of pennies in a tight little crawl space in the back of the basement. There were loose pennies, boxes of pennies, crates of pennies, and dozens of bank bags filled with pennies. This sounds to me like where they stashed their loot after robbing a bank on Penny Day. I mean, why were there so many pennies? I understand, like, okay, if you're for your whole life you were saving pennies and just throwing them in a bag or something, or in a big, like a water jug, like you just keep throwing them in there. I get it.
Yeah.
But bags, bank bags, bank crates, boxes. This seems really weird.
Yeah.
They estimated that there was about 1 million of them, if not more.
Oh, my goodness.
Close to 1 million pennies.
So many pennies.
So the problem is, what do you do with 1 million pennies? Their first thought was Coinstar, of course, but they didn't want to lose 8% of $10,000.
Yeah.
And logistically, what are they going to sit there for like 6 weeks at the Coinstar?
Right. Don't most banks have the change machine, like the change thing? I think they do. As long as you're a customer there, they'll put it.
They called around to banks, but none of them were interested. One manager even warned them, don't bring them in here, saying they don't have the room in the vault to accept bulk pennies.
Oh.
Is your vault so full?
They could just get them ready and ship them out, I would think.
I would think.
Yeah.
They put up an ad online saying they'd part with them for $25,000. The pennies. But they've only
more than they're worth.
Yeah, if there's 1 million, that's not $25,000 worth of pennies.
Right.
I'm just saying. But they've only received lowball offers back so far. One person offered them the copper value, but that proved to be impractical. So now they're holding on to them, trying to figure out what exactly to do with them. Oh my gosh, there's a picture of it.
Yeah.
There's boxes and boxes and bags. I mean, to be honest with you, I think I would just take them in shifts to my bank.
Yeah.
You don't need all the money right at once anyway.
Yeah, like on a Friday, you just take a box.
I would just take them in there. I would bet there's some kind of federal law that just says, here's 2 bags, I'm depositing them in my account.
Right.
Run them through your change thing and deposit them. I'm not looking for the cash, deposit them.
Yeah.
So this is my deposit.
Yeah, they can't refuse it,
Right.
I don't think, if you're a customer there.
I don't know. That's a very interesting thought. So anyway, it got us to thinking as we put together our 10 things today, our Letterman homage, not a ripoff, and it's an homage. Yeah. Touhyville 10 things you never want to hear while cleaning out your parents' basement. Here we go. Number 10. Do you think Goodwill accepts adult toys?
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
You mean like action figures and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Number 9. Who knew Dad was in the Klan? Oh, boy.
No.
Look at this hood. Look at this hood.
No.
Number 8. Well, it took 20 years, but now I know what happened to the cat.
Oh, dear.
Number 7. Wait, our dad was that John Wayne Gacy? Down in
no.
the crawl space.
Oh,
Found
no.
A lot of things, yeah. Number 6, a meth lab. No wonder the door was always locked down here.
Oh, no.
Number 5, why did they save their toenails?
Ew.
For years.
Yuck.
Number 4, check out all the floating fish skeletons in the aquarium.
I don't think they would float. Would they float? I don't know.
Bones?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They don't float, do they?
I don't. When I'm writing jokes, I don't really look up
Facts.
and
Yeah, okay.
science and
All right,
things,
all right.
but we can work on that later. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, what's that smell? Oh, just black mold.
Oh.
Yeah. Number 2, you want to see the boudoir pictures of mom? And the number 1 thing you never want to hear while cleaning out your parents' basement. Do you think we should tell anybody about these boxes of classified documents?
Hey, this is Anthony Jeselnik, and you're listening to Steve Touhy for some reason.
Morning, everyone.
You're a happy camper today.
Who's happy?
I'm not happy.
TBIM, huh?
TBIM?
Too bad it's Monday.
That's the old grind.
I just hate Mondays.
Oh,
Well, that's something we can all agree on, right?
Mondays. I hate
I
them.
hate them.
I think we can all agree on that, right?
I woke up this morning and I said to myself, Monday, you've got to be kidding.
Let's start the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Chrissy with you here, getting your Monday started, hopefully the right way, with a smile on your face, getting your week off to a good start. Portions of the show today brought to us by Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales, 726 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Whatever it is you're looking for, a car, truck, SUV, Gene and Amanda will get you into it, help you with financing, figure it all out for you at geneandtonys.com. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at Shady Hill Speedway. Visit shadyhillspeedway.com to find out all the cool stuff that they have going on throughout the summertime. Great racing going on at Shady Hill Speedway. Visit shadyhillspeedway.com. And our friends over at McDonald's. It's a very exciting week over at McDonald's this week, Chrissy Martin.
It is?
Yes, it is. It is Grimace's 40th birthday.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. The birthday meal is available starting today. It'll include a berry-flavored milkshake, because he's purple, so he's going to be a purple milkshake. The meal consists of either a 10-piece McNugget or Big Mac, medium fry, and a small Grimace shake. The meal is only available on the McDonald's app.
All right.
It's the only way you can get it. You can get the shake by itself a la carte in-store or drive-through. But if you want to get the meal, it's only available on the McDonald's app. So super easy to use the app. Did it again this weekend. Just hopped right on there. Got breakfast. Said, order again.
Yeah.
Boop. Drove over. Hi. Would you like to use your rewards? No, I'm using the app. What's your code? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. That's my code. And I said, pull around. Here you go. Here's your receipt. Here's your food. Zip. I'm off, and I'm home eating my sausage McMuffin with egg.
Very nice.
Yes, good stuff at McDonald's. All right, so we did this as a poll question. I want to say, I don't know, weeks ago, months ago, at some point we did a poll question asking people about whether or not they leave voice messages anymore.
Okay, yeah.
I do sometimes if it's for business. If it's just to say, hey, give me a call back, I don't bother.
Oh.
And a lot of times I will call, and if they don't answer, I'll send a text saying, here's what I wanted to find out. Either call me back or shoot me back a text.
Okay.
Because maybe they're in the middle of a thing that they can't answer a phone, but they can text. I don't know. Anyway, when this was from YouGov, I don't know. It was from a website. They did a big poll. Well, it says YouGov, but I don't know if there's a dot in there or not. It's really small. When calling someone you know personally, how often, if at all, do you leave a voicemail when they don't answer the phone? 5% of people said every time. 11% said most times. 23% said sometimes. 30% said rarely. 25% said never. So that means 55% of people said rarely or never do they leave a voicemail. 2% said they don't know, which I never understand. I never understand why that's even an option.
What is this voicemail that you speak of?
Who is this for? Why are you asking me these questions? Get out of my way. Why are you standing in front of me at the mall? What's happening here? 4% said it's not applicable to them. They never make phone calls.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Why don't you just remove them and the I don't know people from your survey?
Yeah.
And then do the percentages. I'm just trying to help you out a little
I
bit.
don't even have a voicemail set up. I mean, it's there. People can leave messages, but there's no... I don't say anything on it. I don't even know how to set it up. I've had a cell phone for 20 years.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
I don't know how to set up the voicemail.
So when someone calls you and they get the voicemail, it just says,
whatever.
You've reached this number. I
don't even know what it says. The voice, I have no idea what it says. I literally have no clue. People leave messages sometimes.
Yeah?
Maybe it does say this
number. Do they ever
number.
say, hey, Chrissy?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's what throws me off about voicemails like yours.
Yeah.
If I'm calling somebody that I don't know.
No, I'm curious. I don't know.
I'm reticent. I'm not. I don't usually leave a message if it's just a number. Because if I'm leaving a message, I'm telling you why I'm calling.
Yeah.
So I would say, hey, this is Steve from the radio station. I was calling to ask you about this or see if you want to buy this thing or do you want to come on the show or do you want to do that thing? So it's just a number. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave relevant information for you when I don't even know if it's you. So I just don't. Yeah. So
seems like most people, I'm like looking through my voicemail because I never delete them either. Seems like most people like
it
say,
doesn't get full.
I guess I have some from like, I have voicemails all the way back to 2017.
Well, you must not get a lot of voicemails then, because for me that would, it would get full by then.
I don't know.
This is very strange.
It is very strange. I didn't know they went back this far.
We're gonna find this out here for a second.
Okay.
We're gonna find out what's going on with your, if you have anything on your voicemail.
I don't think it says anything. It says I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah, well, don't answer.
Don't answer it. Okay.
You were about to. I know you were.
I know. I never answer the phone.
Who's calling?
Absolutely not.
Not answering.
This thing makes phone calls?
They could just text me.
It takes a long time.
Yeah.
How many rings is that? I would totally.
4, I think.
I would have hung up by now.
5.
Please leave your message for.
Yeah.
Oh, so it says the phone
It's
number.
gonna give your number. Yeah.
Oh, Who knew? Interesting.
Hi, Chrissy. It's Steve and Chrissy calling you from the future. Don't forget to memorize your lines for the play. It starts this week. Don't forget.
This week?
Talk to you later.
Oh, no.
Bye-bye. Yes, that's right. That's right, Chrissy Martin.
Oh my gosh, I have a voicemail. Who called me?
Yeah, well, it'll be there forever because you don't delete any of them.
I delete some. I don't understand why I have. I don't know. I mean, 2017. What is a long time ago?
Don't you want to listen to that and find out who it even was in 2017 that left you a message?
I have a boatload.
What? So weird. I don't understand that. Is your email like that?
Oh, I have 135,429 emails.
Oh my gosh.
See that little red box right there?
Why?
I don't know.
No, there's a reason.
There's a reason?
Yeah.
Because I don't clear them out?
There's a purpose to saving them all. There's got to be something. I think we need therapy.
Wait a minute. You go in and clean out all of the junk mail, like all of the coupons or the things from stores. Who would have I would have time to do nothing else.
I delete them as they come in.
Yeah. I would be doing nothing but deleting emails all day, every day.
If I had your setup, I would just start over again. I would just get a new email address and say, forget it.
Everything every service I'm using emails me multiple times a day.
Yeah, I would put an end to it.
How?
I would just stop it. I would just get a new email address. So just go ahead. Good luck. Have a good one. Take care.
Right, well.
Yeah. I mentioned that Chrissy's got a play this week, June 16th. That's this Friday, right?
Yes.
June 16th is what they call the soft open.
Yeah.
That's the day that we all get to go and watch to see if she makes any mistakes and then give her feedback for the next week. And then...
Oh, is that the reason for the...
No, I think it's just for more people to come.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you've got the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at 7 p.m. at 116 Washington Street, to be known further until someone rents it out as the new Carnegie Hall.
All right.
So looking forward to that. It's Chrissy Martin and somebody else in Sherlock Holmes. And where did I put my sunglasses?
I should get a cast list. We probably have one because I think they were doing an interview, weren't they? Didn't the Carnegie people come in?
I don't know. Maybe they did with Russ. Yeah.
I thought they did. He probably did that. He probably did that. Yeah. I'm really on top of it, guys. Super on top of it.
Yeah. No, I mean it makes sense to me. Let's see if they've got the cast in on the website. No cast list or anything.
All right. Lots of people are in it.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm sure. Yes. It's going to be 2 one-act plays. It's going to be exciting stuff, both surrounding Sherlock Holmes. Both are Sherlock Holmes stories.
Yeah. Yes.
So Chrissy says Sherlock Holmes and don't eat prepackaged foods. So make your plans for this Friday or the following weekend, June 16th or June 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, to go see Chrissy Martin stars in Sherlock Holmes. Hey, what are you doing over there? Sherlock Holmes. Hey, what's your problem, number one?
What's your problem, number one?
Your story from Aldi earlier. It's a callback to the
number one. What's your problem?
Number one. What's your problem? Yeah, I've never said that. You know, I have a time or two said number two. What's your problem? But only after I ate certain foods I wasn't supposed to.
Oh dear.
Number two. What's your problem? Just help me out already. For goodness sake.
No.
Anyway. For more information, go to thecarnegieplayers.org or check them out on Facebook. It's Chrissy Martin, stars in Sherlock Holmes, number one, What's Your Problem?
Hi, this is Craig Ferguson. You're listening to Touhyville.
Morning, everyone.
You're a happy camper today.
Who's happy?
I'm not happy.
TBIM, huh?
TBIM?
Too bad it's Monday.
That's the old grind.
I just hate Mondays.
Oh,
Well, that's something we can all agree on, right?
Mondays. I hate them.
I hate them.
I think we can all agree on that, right?
I woke up this morning and I said to myself, Monday, you've got to be kidding.
Let's start the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve Touhy, Chrissy Martin with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a super duper Monday. Having fun. Hopefully your week is off to a good start. Portion of which are brought to us by Supercuts. If you are a stylist looking for a job, Supercuts is a great place to work. Locally owned, run like a family, paid training, paid time off. Good folks over there at Supercuts. Visit jobs.supercuts.com. That's jobs.supercuts.com. You can pick the town you want to work in. You can also go over there and get a haircut. Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso, Chesterton, soon to be opened in Rensselaer. Also want to mention Jasper County REMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold. Visit jasperremc.com. And Fozzie Caleb Appliances in Rensselaer. Now's the time to get a Whirlpool appliance to set your house up, make it look better. Laundry room, kitchen, whatever it is you're looking for. Fozzie Caleb has all the appliances you need to make your home better. That's Whirlpool Appliances at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Our poll question today up on the WLQI 98 Golden Touhyville Show Facebook page is asking you, how many streaming services do you use? Chrissy and I are getting sick of all the different streaming services. We don't need to go to all of them. It's fine. It's just use the one.
Enough already.
Yeah. So far, the most votes is 3, followed by 4, followed by 0. 0, 1, and 5, all with the same amount of votes, followed by 2, and then 7 or more. All right, it's a lot of the kids are out of school. Most people are out of school by now. I know Chrissy and I are.
I'm out of school?
I meant most kids were out of school.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably looking for some fun summer activities. Well, here are some summer activities that can be dangerous for kids. You want to keep them away from these things.
Okay.
Okay. Riding a bike without a helmet, they say. This is according to the CDC.
Yeah.
A lot of older kids don't think they need a helmet because they're good at riding their bike and they're not afraid of falling. According to the CDC, teens have some of the highest rates of bicycle-related injuries treated in ERs. So now we're going to have a bunch of teens mad at me for telling them that they have to wear their helmets. But I will tell you, it does scare me for me riding a bike right now. Like if I was to ride a bike, which I won't,
You can't ride a bike?
I didn't say I can't. I said I won't.
Okay.
Okay? I rode a bike for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then I got a driver's license. So I was like, there's no need to do this anymore.
We went on like a 2-mile bike ride the other day.
That scares me.
Why?
As an adult. Because
I don't wear a helmet.
Yeah, because if I fall, I could hurt myself. No, there's times I'm not sure you shouldn't have just a helmet. I mean, just for, I'm saying for safety reasons, not like, you have fallen while walking. You have fallen while jogging.
Yeah.
You have fallen while walking down the stairs. You
Yeah.
have fallen by walking in front of the radio station.
Yeah.
You are a faller.
Oddly enough, I'm pretty good on 2 wheels.
I just feel like
on something wooden.
Yeah.
I have not wrecked a bike in a very long time. I have wrecked one as an adult, but not in a while.
Ooh. Why? How? Can I ask?
Yeah, I cut through a parking lot of a parking lot, and then it turned into grass, and I didn't realize there was a dip in it, and went wheel over wheel, front wheel over back. Yeah. Anyway, I was fine. I had some bruises, but I was okay.
So that's what happened to me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was riding a 10-speed bike,
and
I pulled on the front brake really hard instead of both brakes.
Oh.
Right over on my back in the middle of an intersection.
Did you have? Oh, in the middle of an intersection?
Whoa!
Oh,
I can feel it right now, reliving it. Like I could just.
How old were you?
14, maybe. I don't know. High school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the 10-speed with the curly handlebars?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh man, I wanted one of those so bad.
But
I still want one of those right now. Like,
as we've established, my parents like me more than you.
I
So,
know.
yeah.
I really wanted one of
mhm.
those.
Yep.
So cool. Do they still make them with the curly? Why were they
sure
like?
they
Why were
do.
they like that? Was there a reason? Because now they're all mountain bike.
For racing.
Oh, for racing.
Yeah, so you were down further. You were holding them down further. Yeah.
Oh, but nobody was racing with those bikes, were they? They were just
Maybe
like
they were. I don't know. I was racing
Yeah.
to my friend's house and I hit the wrong brake. Another summer activity that can be dangerous: swimming in or going in or near an unsupervised pool. Drowning is a big one. Yeah, so you just be careful around pools. Everyone would be careful around pools. Swimming in a rough ocean before going to the beach. Not a big problem here in Indiana.
No, we have lakes.
That was about to be fun.
Yeah.
And
We have lakes.
it did stun you for a little while. You said it with a question mark, which I love.
No.
Yeah. We have lakes?
I know that we have lakes because, the beach. So I get confused about the beach. So when you go to the beach, when you go to the beach at like the dunes and stuff, like I know that's a lake, but like it feels like beach. So then I'm like, bodies of water, where are they? Things and stuff. And when you go there and you look out on the water, it looks like it goes forever. Just saying. There you go. I know it doesn't, but it looks like it goes forever.
For those not watching us on television, all I did was bring up any kind of body of water, and then I just sat back in my chair while Chrissy pondered and tried to dig herself out and was like, what's happening here? Oh, that was delightful. Playing with fireworks. Yes. Can I just say, I just said this to Cheryl about a week ago.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we're out of that phase where the kids wanted to do fireworks.
Oh, okay.
I like fireworks. I like to watch them.
Yeah.
I like to see fireworks shows.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't like to do them.
Oh.
I did them as a child. We did very stupid things with them.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I have all of my fingers and all of my toes.
Yeah.
I just think even no matter how safe you can be, I just think there's issues and anything can happen. It scares me.
We never mess with them.
Yeah?
No, they can be expensive, and so we just, it was just not something that we bought. We did sparklers and then poppets, Those are cheap.
Yeah.
I got priced out of the fireworks game. Frugal controls the fun.
If your nickname is Frugal, then yes. That's what your kids say. Oh, Frugal controls the fun. Oh, who's Frugal? That's Mom's nickname. Chrissy Frugal Martin. That's what we call her. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Spending time in the sun without protection, they say, is the last one. Being in the sun too long can cause second-degree burns. I do not like sunburn at all, so I'm a latherer. I did it all lathered up, and so I don't have to deal with such things. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. I don't want to burn. So I went to the White Sox game with Chris Lockett over the weekend for affiliate day on Saturday.
How fun.
It was a blast. Mm-hmm. And we got to meet some Sox players and the Sox broadcasters, and it was really cool.
Woo.
Yeah. But here's what I was thinking. When I got up that morning, I was like, okay, pants, shorts. And then I looked at the weather, it said 83. I'm like, shorts, I think it'll be nice.
Yeah.
But we were in a suite, so I knew we were going to be inside. So I'm like, we're going to be in air conditioning. The window will kind of be open. So I went with shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that I did because, yes, inside, it was nice in shorts. It was comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But outside, like when we were walking to get in, when we were waiting to get in, you forget like how warm it is outside.
Oh.
And I thought to myself while we were standing outside waiting to go in line, I was like, Cheryl said to me before I left, are you going to put some sunscreen on? And I said, nah, I'm not going to really be out in the sun most of the day. We're going to be in a suite. It'll be fine. And I'm standing there, I'm going, I better not burn. After I just said no, I'm going to be so mad at myself. And I didn't. I wasn't out there that long. But, but you start, when you start to feel like the heat on your neck, I'm like, okay, this is a bad day. I got to go. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
It's not a fun game. I don't want to play this game anymore. Yeah, it was funny because Chris Lockett, who works with the radio station, is our sports director. So him and I went to this sporting thing.
Yeah.
And Ron Kittle, who played baseball in the 80s, is an ambassador for the White Sox. And Chris said, it said some of the ambassadors are going to stop by the suite and say hi. It might be Ron Kittle. Don't be surprised if he knows who I am.
Okay.
And I went, okay. Sure thing. Yeah. The guy from the 80s, White Sox, big home run hitter. Yeah. No problem. Hey, listen, maybe you do, it's like, I would probably say the same thing about Danny Bottaducci, and I'm positive he would walk up and go, who?
Yeah.
I've talked to him 100 times, but he wouldn't know who I am from this piece of paper. He would just see two white things standing there, this piece of paper and me. So, anyway, sure enough, Ron Kittle walks up.
Yeah.
And is like, sees Chris's name tag and goes, I know you, and like couldn't place him at first. And then Chris like mentioned one word and goes, yes! I walk up. Yeah. Ron Kittle's like, I've known this guy since he was like 16 years old. I'm like,
my gosh.
Holy cow. Like Ron Kittle stood and talked to us for about a half hour, 40 minutes.
Holy cow.
Sharing all kinds of stories about Harold Baines and Jerry Reinsdorf and, other people that you don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Ooh. What's the appropriate response to this? Oh, my Lanta. Holy cow. Lots of baseball names.
There are people listening that are like, that's really cool. And
I'm so
Chrissy's not one of them.
about the baseball names.
Yes.
Throwing out to me.
Yes.
They're good at the baseball. Yeah.
Touhyville, the amusement park for your mind.
The rise of radio from a scientific curiosity to the most powerful force in American life.
A time when radio was king.
With Steve Touhy and Chrissy Martin.
Cut out the jibber jabber.
I don't get to hear all your jibber jabber.
Do you know where the phrase jibber jabber comes from?
Oh my God, you're about to jibber jabber about jibber jabber.
That was too stupid.
Welcome back to Touhyville. Steve and Chrissy with you here on this super delightful Monday. Thanks for spending your morning with us. We appreciate it. Portions of the show today brought to us by Sanders Cycle, your home for Kawasaki vehicles, Ninja motorcycles, and more. Visit them online at sanderscycle.com. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Stop by in person, 231 North in Rensselaer. Also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Very excited about the movies this week, and Chrissy's not going to care at all. But The Flash comes out this week, so.
I know this
yes,
though because the rest of the family are going
Martin
to
clan are very excited about it. Yes. Also, this Thursday is the Free Family Film Festival going on at the Fountain Stone Theater. This Thursday, June 15th, is The Bad Guys, sponsored by ConAgra Brands. So make sure you go to Fountain Stone Theater's website, check out all their coming attractions. It's fountainstonetheaters.com. Such a big fan of the movies. I love the movie experience. I love going to the movies. All right. So earlier today, Chrissy and I were talking about starting a side job where we're going to go out and look for aliens. We're going to help you guys find aliens.
That was today. Wow.
Thanks for stopping by. Hi, good morning. You're on the air. Did you want to be?
Good morning. Yeah. Hey, I have a poll question.
Yes.
How many people answer the door if it's for you? Do you answer? If it's for your husband, does he answer?
Okay, well, here's my question. How do you know who it's for?
Well, that's it. You just answer it whenever you can, right? Not just like, I don't think that's for me. I think it's for my husband.
So if you think the door is for your husband, you just won't answer it?
Well, it just happened just now. It's like I was busy doing something, and my husband says, it's not for me. It's like, okay, I think you need to answer the door, right? I don't care who it is. You just answer the door.
Right, if they ring the doorbell, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for me, so I'm not going to answer.
Wow. Well, I feel like we're getting into a marital dispute here, which I'm always more than happy to help with, because I'm the divorce guy, so I'm the expert. But I'm going to have to side with you this time. That I think if the doorbell rings, whoever's closest answers it.
Exactly. Right. Anyway. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. That's funny. Yeah.
It's funny.
Chrissy's run into this problem at her house because they have the doorbell cam.
Yeah.
And Chrissy says, can someone go answer the door? And no one does because they look on their phones and realize it's not for them. So no one answers.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody
answers.
Yeah.
I got the camera because they wouldn't answer. Well, they couldn't hear it. Our house it's just a weird setup. Anyway, they couldn't hear someone if they were knocking. We didn't have a doorbell. So I added the doorbell camera so they'd see someone. And they look to see who it is. And I don't know who that is. And they still don't answer.
So no one bothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've stood in front of your house going, I know you're all in here. There's 17 cars in the driveway. I know you're here. You could just answer.
Answer the door.
Just going to drop something off for Mom. It's fine. I guess I'll just leave it in the carport. It's fine. See you around.
They could even, the doorbell has a feature where you can intercom. So they could even go in there and be like, hi, can I help you?
Yeah.
They don't do that.
No one wants to bother. Yeah. No. It's the kids just decided it's for you and your husband to answer.
Yeah, they don't know who it is. They're just not going to answer it. That's fine.
I only answer when my friends come over. Otherwise, forget it.
Right. I added the camera to help in the answering, and now they answer it. They didn't answer it at all. Now they still don't answer it, and I feel like, I don't know. There's even less effort
Sounds like
going
you've got an issue there.
Yeah.
I'm with you. All right. An Ohio neighborhood. So I was saying that Chrissy and I have decided to start a new business where we're going to come and investigate if aliens have invaded your house.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going to do that. We're also thinking about the idea of being groundhog catchers. We're thinking about starting a business as groundhog catchers because this happened in an Ohio neighborhood, but it could come here to Jasper County. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
An Ohio neighborhood is facing a huge problem ever since multiple groundhogs have taken over. It's like Groundhog Neighborhood. It's a new movie starring Bill Murray. The critters are big and a nuisance, causing property damage. There are rules for how they need to be legally removed from the area. Yeah, you get rid of them.
I thought they had
They're
like a
in my
little
house.
hutch. Don't they have like a little place when Buxatawny Phil has like a little cave, right? What does he come out of?
I think they put him in there.
They put him in a cave?
For that day, yeah, for that thing.
That's not where he lives?
No.
What? He doesn't live there all the time?
And he knows what day is February 2nd to come out?
Well, how do they find him?
They keep him as it's like a pet. And then they put him in there that day, and then he comes out.
He's in a cage? He's not wild? Are you sure about this? This does not sound right. Is Puxaton. I'm going to look it up.
Okay, you do that. Well, they're not just living in caves. They're getting into everybody's everything.
Any little hole, see up under that stair, they'll crawl up under there and have more babies and migrate. You got one, now you got 8. It's disgusting. They come around here digging up holes, you know what I mean? Ew.
But the groundhog problem is just insane. It cost $150 just to set his trap up. And then for every one he caught, it was $60.
Wait, time out. Oh, the company that comes out to get them. They're charging you $100 to set up the thing and then $60 per
for
one you
every
catch.
one that you
Holy
catch.
cow.
So
That's crazy.
What do they do with them once they catch them?
There's going to be a town barbecue.
Do they rehome them? Do they adopt them out?
They're not like rats in your kid's bedroom. They get
What
rid
is
of them.
a groundhog? What is its purpose?
It's a hog in the ground.
Oh, well, is it No, it's not. Come on now.
I'm going to let you do the science and looking up of things.
I cannot find. I don't even know. Puxatonville has a website, but it's fictional. It's
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. Well, you keep doing science, looking things up over there.
Touhyville.
The show has been such a success.
A great success.
There is no one I trust more to tell me what I think.
I understand you think it's great and all, but comedy is very subjective.
I understand you're pretty funny as a DJ.
My comedy comes from taking risks.
So he could pursue his lifelong dream of writing comedy.
I'm doing comedy. I gotta do the radio. I overslept.
With Steve Touhy and Chrissy Martin.
That's us, Steve and Chrissy. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope your day is off to a good start, getting your week started the right way. Portion of the show is morning brought to us by the Hideout Bar and Bait. Great place to go have a cold beer, wine, cocktail, great atmosphere, great bands, entertainment, and Renville Gaming Machines. Try your luck at the gaming machines today. Of course, play responsibly. The Hideout Bar and Bait, 3159 North 3200 East Road in Beaverville. Also want to mention Virk's Fine Jewelry. Coins and bullion for both the collector and the investor, from experts to beginner. Experience the difference buying and selling trading at Virks.com. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. All right. Walgreens has a new store design in Chicago that is just 2 aisles, and almost everything else is stored in the back. So they essentially do the shopping for you.
So this is totally different. No big displays or checkout counters, and the pharmacy is down the hall. You can place an order in the Walgreens app before you come in, or just roll up to the kiosk and find what you want. Then the Walgreens team shops for you.
So
it's like a giant vending machine.
That's what I was just thinking. There's no checkout or anything?
No, they want you to pay ahead. Is that what she said? They want you to get on the app and pay ahead of time?
You pay on the app. But, so you're paying everything online.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've actually only seen this at airports.
Mm-hmm.
There's now a thing where it's like a gate on the entrance.
Okay.
And you have to do the app to open the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And to be on the app, you have to, or to buy anything, you have to have your credit card in the app. That's how you pay for whatever you grab in the store.
Oh.
It's almost like all automated. There's a person there, but yeah, really different. Yeah, it was weird.
Interesting.
So, as you pointed out when we were kids, this was service merchandise.
It really was.
You ordered everything off of a catalog.
Yeah.
Then you went in and it came down a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
And there it was. There was your, your remote control car.
Right.
So that's how it all worked.
Yes.
So, yeah, I don't know. This is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want them to do I guess they've decided no one's doing any spontaneous buying. What do they call that? Impulse buys at Walgreens anymore. No one's bothering.
Why? Just at Walgreens or anywhere?
Well, if this is who's doing this is Walgreens, right? This eliminates any impulse buys. You're just buying. You're putting your list on the app. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You're not walking around. You're not deciding. I do
that's a
need
good
that. Yeah.
deal. I didn't realize what a good deal that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't.
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Number one, what's your problem? That's
Number one. Yeah, what is your problem? You know what? I also don't understand. Whatever happened to vending machines, like pop vending machines? You don't see those anymore. What's up with that? You didn't notice the other day? I've not seen a vending machine for like a can. Vending machine. Like for a can of Coke. You know what I mean? There used to be vending machines all over. Now there's no vending machines. Why is that?
I don't think you go anywhere.
I don't go anywhere. No, they used to be outside grocery stores, outside. You don't see vending machines anymore.
Okay. Well, you don't see them outside grocery stores anymore because they now sell solo pops and stuff in there. There's usually a little cooler by the checkout.
Yeah,
where you
I
can
feel
buy
like
them.
they did that before, though, didn't they?
I don't.
There was something about going and putting your 2 quarters into a vending machine and getting yourself a can of Coke.
And bread used to be a nickel, and then we used to be able to.
What happened to all the vending machines? I sound like.
No, there are vending machines in places.
No, they're all like super technical and like the thing is grabbing the thing and it's moving it down and it's whatever happened to old school, like you can see it drop, like you saw the little silver thing like turn and then you got your candy bar or whatever. I
just don't think you're going to the places where they are. See,
where are they? So where are they?
They're in the places where you go.
There's no vending machines anymore.
Here's the difference.
No, because they're at Walgreens. Walgreens is a giant vending machine now.
You used to go places.
Yes.
Now you don't. You only go to places where your children are going to be. Or you shop. Like you're going to the dollar store, you're going to the grocery store, or you're going to wherever your children are playing their sport.
I guess.
Like
yeah.
that's or doing their play or doing their art or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying but all the stores used to have vending machines outside of them.
Well, there isn't a reason anymore because now they sell all the single things inside.
Okay.
I'm positive vending machines still exist.
I want one, like for my house. Wouldn't that be fun?
No, your children would hate it because they couldn't eat anything in it.
What?
In your house.
Because they don't have a quarter?
No, because they can't eat prepackaged things
This
in
is
the
how I
house.
stop the prepackaged items. I put them in a vending machine. You don't got any money, you don't get anything out of the vending machine.
All that's going to happen is they're going to get the money from you. Mom, can I have a quarter? Mom, can I have a quarter? Yeah. Mom, can I have a quarter? That's all you're going to hear all day long.
All right. Well,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There's no vending machine in your house because nobody can eat any of the things. So they're all done. They're all prepackaged.
I guess.
They have to order from the vending machine and then go outside and eat it in the front yard.
What if we had a conveyor belt from the vending? That would be fun. Yeah.
Out to the front yard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've got some issues over there. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do the candy on Halloween now. We're gonna set up a vending machine in front of your house.
I can have like a slide, like going from
Sure. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Portion of the show, not this one, a better one. Brought to us by... What? That's fine. It's brought to us by our friends over at the Connection Center in DeMont. Visit DeMontConnection.com to find out all the cool stuff that they have going on. Coming up soon, it's their 5K and 1 mile run, June 24th. Also want to mention they're really making a lot of progress over there on their new building. The windows just got in. Looks really cool. You should check it out at the Connection Center, 1317 15th Street Southeast in DeMont. All right. Here's a different kind of dumb criminal, kind of a cartoonish dumb criminal.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right, this comes to us from right here in Indiana. There's a proverb that says, "Burn not your house to fright the mouse away." It means don't take extreme measures to get rid of something trivial.
Oh, sure, sure.
22-year-old man in Indiana named Frankie Rosa was arrested last week after shooting at a mouse. outside.
Oh.
His neighbors called the police when they heard the shots. They saw Frankie squatting down in the front yard. Have you never seen this cartoon? Where Tom goes chasing Jerry all over the house with a big shotgun blowing holes in the walls?
Oh, I think I did see that one.
I don't think this is a good plan.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Frankie admitted that he was outside shooting at mice that he caught in a trap. What? If you already caught them, what kind of hunt is that, ding dong?
Huh.
Have you never heard fish in a barrel? Like, what are you doing?
So the mouse was in the trap already?
Yes.
And he decided to shoot him?
Yes, what's wrong with you?
A poor mouse. Ugh, I don't like mice, but still.
Well, you must like them some. You've put rats inside your home on purpose.
Not in my room. Not in my bedroom.
I don't know how to tell you this. Technically, they're all your rooms. It's
well,
your home.
yes, but...
It's your home. You put them in your home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he caught the mouse inside, then brought it and the trap outside. So caught it inside his house in a trap, brought the mouse and the trap outside, and shot at it.
It's already done. He's in the trap. Stop.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything else.
I don't really understand this purpose. Frankie is in hot water because a neighbor says that he and his 8-year-old son were outside at the time that he fired the shot, and he was shooting in their direction. Frankie was arrested for criminal recklessness, which is a felony, possession of a controlled substance, possession of narcotics, and dealing a controlled substance.
Oh. I was going to say, what was the controls, like the stuff the mouse was in? Or the glue? No.
Probably he's probably
So we didn't sniff that glue. It was something else.
I think there was other drugs involved there. Yeah, I think that may have explained a lot there. Perhaps Frankie getting high, with his 8-year-old son, as most do.
Frankie, just relax.
Yeah. Frankie, go to Hollywood.
Frankie, just relax.
Just relax. Relax. Don't do it.
Yeah.
That mouth, you don't have to shoot it.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's all I have on that. on the fun time stuff there. But yeah, I say once you catch the mouse, you don't really have to shoot it. You're probably done. You're probably all set. With our new groundhog business. Once we catch the groundhog, we're not going to shoot it.
No.
We're just going to take it and put it in one of Chrissy's children's bedrooms.
I'm going to brush it and maybe we'll groom it,
Oh, okay.
Maybe teach it to do something fun. Like, we can have a groundhog circus. Oh, this is a great idea. Can they be taught?
Sure. Or we'll just put it in one of your children's bedrooms.
No, groundhog's a wild animal. You can't do that.
But rats, not wild.
Not domesticated ones. Well, I guess there's domesticated groundhogs.
What makes them domesticated?
I don't know.
Because they were in a pet store being bred to be fed to snakes?
Oh, no. You stop it.
Just tell me truths.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. The IRS just rolled out a new program to help struggling taxpayers more easily resolve their tax problems. It's called the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, and it opens up powerful new options for people looking to get back on the right track with the IRS. And no one knows this program like the professionals at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution company. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients.
Oh, my. Yeah, Chrissy's trying to tell me a story, and it just keeps going. It reminded me of the movie The Jerk, when Steve Martin was leaving his home after being kicked out or after deciding to divorce his wife or whatever he was doing. So, I don't need you. All I need is this thermos. I just need this thermos, and I'll be fine. And this ashtray, and this ashtray. And as he gets through the house, he's taking more and more things. So he's carrying all these things. Yours was going the opposite of that. You started with just low-carb biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
That you were eating while you were driving, by the way.
Because they are neither biscuits nor gravy, but
right.
It gives you the frame of it frames the story, I guess.
Does it? Does it really? Cause,
it gives you a reference point. How's that?
So here's the way the story went.
Yeah.
So yesterday while I was driving, I had low carb biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
That did not contain biscuits. It was just eggs and gravy. Well, it wasn't really gravy. Well, it wasn't really eggs. It was
Oh, it
cauliflower.
was real. It was real eggs.
It was cauliflower. It was. There wasn't. I didn't really even eat anything. I wasn't even in a car yesterday. I didn't even go anywhere.
No.
This story is really falling apart.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's happening.
Sure.
All right, let's put a whole bunch of stuff into a little amount of time. We call it 3 hours mushed into 30 seconds. Are you prepared?
Yeah, I will be. 1 second.
Right.
Now I am. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get some business taken care of this week.
Taking care of business. I get it. Okay, today we talked about, do you leave voicemails?
We did ask that, yeah.
The woman got laid off from her job.
Don't leave Chrissy a voicemail. She doesn't check them. She saves them for years.
I will get back to the 2017 people shortly.
Yes.
A woman got laid off and she played a prank on her office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Steve met lots of famous baseball players.
Just a 1, 2 baseball.
1, 2, 3.
3 baseball.
We don't know. Yes. Yeah, we talked about dangerous summer activities. That's my time. But we also talked about groundhogs and aliens and guy shot a mouse.
Not nice.
Come on.
Yeah. Way to go, Matt.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Turns out he's a drug addict.
Oops.
Whoops.
Oops.
All right.
All right. If you really want to hear all the stuff that we talked about, you should check out our podcast. It's the show. Upload it as a podcast, and you can hear all the things we talked about. It's on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, and, of course, on our station apps for the Q and 98 Gold. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We're always putting up new videos, all kinds of cool stuff, so head over there and check that out. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a phenomenal Monday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.